Instagram. Good afternoon. Happy new week. How is your week going? How has it started? I hope it started in a great light. I hope things are going well for you. Let me just see if people will join in. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. How is it going? Happy Monday. Hello. Keep coming. Tell your friends to tell their friends. Tell your friends to tell their friends. Friends to tell their friends. Okay. Welcome to this IG Lives. My name is Monfik Ryan Abu. I'm an author, speaker, coach, trainer, and I help you to be able to maximize your potential, especially in situations where there's adversity. We'll help you move from a place of adversity to audacity by showing you how much potential you have, your capacity, your ability, using self-leadership and mindset reset tools. So I'm here once again on this impromptu IG Live. My IG Lives are called Ryan's Reset Essentials. So why I call them Ryan's Reset Essentials is because I help you basically to upgrade the way you operate. This will probably be episode 62 now, but it's an impromptu one. So I'm here to support you in the best way that I can. And I'm just signing my books right now. Here, my books are right here. So I'm signing my book, so I just wanted to use the opportunity to also come live. I did it yesterday and it went well and a lot of people showed up. And I'm actually today sharing principles for your success. Please let me know if you can hear me, okay? Hello, Deliberate Parenting. Hello, Zuri. Well, thank you so much for being here. Happy Monday. How is your day? How has your day started this week? How has your week started? What are you up to? Let me know in the chats. Let me know in the chats what you are up to today. You know, Mondays are very peculiar time of the week because a lot of people get very upset after the weekend that it's Monday, work starts, you know. So anyhow, hello everyone. Hello. Keep coming. Tell your friends to tell their friends. We are going to share, I'm here to share with you principles for your progress this week. So because Mondays can be very daunting for a lot of people. After the weekend, you are just feeling like, I'm not ready for the week. I don't think I can get things done this week. I still have the weekend blues. So I'm here to help you to jumpstart your week with the principles for your progress this week while I sign copies of my book, right? The Life Sync Blueprint. For those that I've purchased some copies, so I'm kind of multitasking, trying to maximize the time that I have right now. This is a very short live. We'll be here for just about 20 to 30 minutes. So this is quality time for you to jumpstart your Monday. So I tell people, start Mondays with the right mindset. Because when you have the right mindset, any distraction that comes, you'll be able to reframe it and not allow it to disrupt your goals and disrupt your plans, right? Because we all know we make plans, but we can't control things that happen to us when we make a plan and a disruption comes in the form of an adversity, in the form of an interruption, in the form of a distraction. It could come as an argument from a family member, a colleague. It could come as maybe, you know, you may just be going out and somebody will just confront you. You know, a lot of things happen to us on a daily basis. So you have to have the right mindset. That's M for Monday, right? So O is for you to be optimistic. So whatever it is, when you have the right mindset and you learn to reframe the things that are happening in your life, in fact, if those things are negative, then you try to be optimistic. You try to look at the solution. You try to look at what's the best solution forward. Instead of dwelling on the pain, you kind of dwell on the solution. Instead of focusing on the problem, you focus on the solution. So that is Monday, right? M for mindset, O for being optimistic. Then N is try to be nice to everybody you meet today. no matter what, try to be nice. You know, the day is almost fast spent if you are in Africa. If you are in other parts of the world, like you're in Canada, I have a lot of clients in Canada. If you're in the UK, you know, so it's still morning over there, so try to be nice to people. It's still morning in Canada. In most places in Canada. In the UK, they're just 1 hour behind us here in Africa, in Nigeria, where I'm currently streaming this live for you guys. So try to be nice to somebody today, because when you are nice to someone, even if it's just with a smile, it makes you feel better. In case you're having a bad day, just try to be nice to somebody today. Then D, have that drive and determination that no matter what obstacle, no matter what distraction, no matter what interruption, you are going to drive yourself with determination towards the goal that you want to achieve today. You know, one of the goals I want to achieve is to sign 25 books. I want to personally sign 25 books. I have so many here. You think I'm joking? Like, I have a ton of books here. Somebody ordered 25 and I want to personally sign each one. Sherry Diva, hi. So I just authored a book and I'm so happy about it. It's called The Life Sync Blueprint. If there's time, we'll share some principles in the book. But today, I'm just here to share with you principles for your progress this week. And I'm sharing with you, if you're just joining, using the acronym Monday, using Monday as an acronym, MONDAY. So M, use the right mindset to follow up your day, right? Have the right mindset. And if you're interested at all in the Life Sync Blueprint, it's a groundbreaking book. I just wrote it. It was 7 years. Hello, Sherry. How are you? So happy to see you. It was 7 years in the making, and I'm so grateful it has come into my hands and it's done. I have paperback and I have, where is it? I have some, okay, yeah, I have a few hardback, then I have the paperback. I'll show you the difference between the two shortly, but you see this is slightly bigger than this one in size, and it has a whole lot of stuff here that this one doesn't have in terms of the packaging, at least, and some few information. But basically the hardback one is like to stay longer on your shelves. You can gift it to somebody. It's just nice looking and everything. So use the link right here. This is the last week. There's been a countdown. We have 5 days left for the promo, the deals, the promo that I'm doing for the book. For those that pre-order online with this link, I give you a promo of 30% off, 28 to 30% off the price of the book. Then you get a free workbook in your mailbox. Immediately you get the book within a day or two. You also get a free membership into my Ryan Inspires book club by getting the book with this link I pinned here. So click on it and get the book. And what else do you get? You get a free membership into Ryan Inspires book club. And if you are within Lagos, where I currently am, I can deliver the book for you, free shipping, absolutely free. But if you are outside of Lagos, I have sent some outside Lagos actually as at yesterday, but because this is the last week of this deal, for you to get the book at this discounted rates and with these deals that I have for you, I'm no longer going to be able to ship anything out of Lagos, just within Lagos, absolutely free. All right, so get the book now with the link. You're saving so much, because the workbook will start there'll be a price for the workbook from 30th of March, in less than 5 days. And there'll be of course the book club membership. There is always something that comes attached to that. You won't get it for free anymore, and no free shipping. Then the price of the book will come to the full price from the 30th of March. The price of the book right now is $9,500 with this link, based on the deal that I have for you today. But from the 30th of March, the price of the book. Hello, everyone. Come in, everyone. I'll introduce myself again shortly. I'm an author. I'm a mindset reset and a self-leadership coach. I'm a speaker. And my name is Monfik Ryan Abu. I help the average working woman, especially the one that is overwhelmed, to move from a place of adversity to a place of audacity, using self-leadership and mindset principles that work. That's what I do. So I'm here live because I just authored a book, but I'm here to also give you some principles for your progress this week. We know it's Monday, it's a new week. I know when I was in the banking industry, once it's Monday, oh my God, I'm like, oh, it's Monday. I won't have enough time to spend with my family anymore. I make sure I make up for lost time in the weekends. We go watch movie, we go shopping, we do fun stuff as a family with the young kids. And they are grown up now anyway. But Mondays, I felt so groggy, especially because I didn't want to leave my children. So, but I'm trying to, oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you. So I'm trying to give you some principles, first of all, to reframe Mondays to be something that you look forward to instead of something that you're afraid of and you're nervous about. So look at it with a mindset of a growth-oriented mindset, where you look at how to grow this week. A new week is a new opportunity to grow. A lot of people did not make it to this new week. A lot of people lost their lives over the weekend. A lot of people lost their lives when they were asleep on Sunday night into Monday morning. But you are here, so you need to really, really celebrate that. It's something amazing that you're here. So look at it with the right mindset. Whatever workload you have from last week that you couldn't finish, that you have to move on to this week, look at it with the right mindset. It will help you to reframe. It will help you to start looking at solutions instead of focusing on the problems. When you have the right mindset, it helps you to work on being proactive, helping you to have the right perspective, helping you to be more looking at the thing with a keen eye and thinking outside the box, and looking at how you can look at more problem solving, critical thinking, and things like that. So look at Mondays with the right mindset. Or be optimistic. When you are optimistic, no matter what happens, you are always ready to run with it. When you are optimistic, you are joyful, you're enthusiastic, you don't get angry, you don't get ruffled. When you are an optimistic person, you think, you evaluate, you try to look at the thing holistically. When you are optimistic, me, I'm a very optimistic person. No matter the situation I'm facing, I try to always think outside the box. I try to calm down, listen, look at the pros, look at the cons, So look at Mondays with a growth mindset. Thank you for the hearts. Keep sharing the hearts. It makes me feel that what I'm saying is resonating. And this is just an impromptu live, so feel free to share any your feedback from what I'm saying. Send the heart, send the thumbs up, and most especially ask me questions. I'm here to share with you the principles for your progress this Monday, and I'll be sharing with you a lot of my own quotes that I live by. I'm somebody that has been through a lot, survived a lot, trauma, grief, pain, loss, illness, depression, and all of the things. But I go through life with joy, with enthusiasm, with a very proactive mindset, and I'm very productive, and I perform at a very high level. And it's not by accident, it's by a conscious, deliberate action steps that I take with intentionality. And that is what I put all of that in this book called the LifeSync Blueprint book, sharing with you all the principles that I use to thrive despite obstacles that I face. We all, especially working mothers or women in general, we have such a high demand on ourselves. We are the hardest on ourselves. We inadvertently keep ourselves last. We as a woman, first of all, you are likely somebody's wife. If you're in your 30s, in your 40s, you're likely somebody's wife. You have children, you are likely somebody's mother, or you are somebody's auntie, you are somebody's sister, you are somebody's mentor, you are somebody, a lot of people are relying on you. So a lot of us inadvertently leave ourselves last and think of other people before ourselves. So I wrote this book as a love letter to a woman like that, because I was once like that, and I was able to get out of that space and be productive despite all the diverging, conflicting, increasing obligations on my time and my energy, and actually my sanity sometimes. So I was able to find this secret called the LifeSync Blueprint, and I shared everything in this book, and it made me have a productive career despite a shaky start. I was able to now thrive in the banking industry. I also have been thriving as a married woman. I've been married for I forget now, 24 or 25 years this year. I've been married since the year 2000, so 24 years this year, 2024. So and also I'm successful in my business. I've written a book, something I never thought I'll be able to do. I've been able to do it. I have bigger goals I'm also aiming at achieving. I've won a lot of awards as a speaker. I'm a member of Global Speaking Federations. I've been certified for coaching from outside Nigeria in Canada. I've worked in Canada, I've worked in Nigeria. I've done a whole lot of things, and I'm still a mom, and I'm still a wife, and I'm still doing all the things. How do you do that without overwhelm, without being stressed out and all? That's what I put in this book. So if you're interested in it, please click the link right there and order your copy today. You have nothing to lose, you have so much to gain. And with this link, there's a promo going on live now. If you missed it, I mentioned it, I ran through it in the beginning. You can watch the replay of this live so that you can know more about the promo, and so that you can quickly activate and take and get the book. If the link is shaky, which it does sometimes, just send me a DM. I can send you alternative payment information so that you can quickly get the book. You get a free workbook with it. You get so many other benefits when you do that today. But it's not about that today. It's not really about the book. I'm actually signing some books today because I had so many orders of the book over the weekend, and so I'm signing a couple of books today. How do you manage to achieve all these? Yes, and that's what I share in the book. If you want to know how I did it, get the book, the LifeSync Blueprint book. It's not a simple solution, but it's a very easy solution if you are willing to take the action steps. If there's time, I'll go through the chapters of the book to share with you, but I didn't want this to be like a sales IG live talking about only the book. But I want you to know that I'm here to support you whether you buy the book or not. So I'm just, if you want to know more, how do you manage achieving all this? First of all, I'll give you a secret. First of all, you have to really have a clear goal. You have to have clarity of your goals. Hello, Priceless Julie. Good to see you, darling. Okay, you have to have a clear goal about what you want to achieve in your life. When you have a clear goal, no matter the distractions that come around you, you are able to circumvent them. No matter the situations you face, you are able to kind of jump over them. You understand? Another tip I'll give you is to have a growth mindset. A lot of people have a fixed mindset. They say they will do something, but they are not willing to go through the hurdles and the steps to do it because they are not familiar. The systems that they need to get it done are systems that they are not familiar with. So they get really discouraged at the early stages. So those two tips are very good because all the things I've been able to do, including writing this book, it was at the most dire of circumstances, a situation where I didn't even know that the book would come to life. I didn't even have the resources to get it written. I didn't have certain things in place to get it written, but look at it. It's right here in my hand. So how do you get the book? How can I get the text? The book, you can get an e-copy or a physical copy. My Amazon account will go live soon. They just approved me today. Yay, Monfik, well done. You know, so they just completed the process today. So my team is working on that. So I hope to hear from Amazon within 72 hours to know whether I've been approved for my store to go live. I'm also working on an e-commerce store of my own, and we already have a domain name, www.lifesyncbook.com. That one is in process. So by the release date of the book, which is 30th of March, we're going to have all these structures in place for you to get the book. But right now, I have a seller store. Seller is a platform where people go buy digital products, SELLAR, and that's what I've pinned right here. If you go to that link and you pay and you click on it, you are going to get the book today at a 30% discount. By 1st of April, you are going to get it at the actual price. You are also going to be getting a free workbook to accompany this book today when you order with this link, and it's a 33-page workbook. It goes through all the teachings of this book because it's a very practical book. It's a call to action. There are call to action after every chapter, so we put all of that in the workbook so that it will be like a journal for you to support this book. All right, so that is number 2 you will get when you click the link right now. So share this link now, click this link now. If you don't follow this account, follow this account now and go get it. Go get it. I love your achievements, unique woman in in management. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, darling. I really appreciate that, Florence. Priceless Julie, this is my mother tomorrow, the woman who groomed me in my banking journey for 14 years. Thank you, Julie. Thank you for telling them that. And when I was working with Julie and the other young men that were employed as executive trainees in the bank at the time, as when I was a manager for many years, it was not an easy feat for me. I had 6 children to manage. I have a marriage. I have a home. I have to do school run first thing in the morning. I have to pick them in the afternoon, when I have meetings. It was a demanding job. I put all the tools that I use in this book. So go get the book. Getting the goals in your life achieved is not easy, but with intention and the right mindset and self-leadership, you can get it done. I'm tired of seeing women give up on their dreams. I'm tired of seeing women, because they are married, they no longer want to work because they feel that they cannot be able to be a good wife and a good and a successful career person at the same time. It's not true. It's a big lie. And when you're trying to balance, because of the conflicting responsibilities you have in your life, you are not able to balance it all. And that's why it's better to sync it. It's better to integrate your work life into your family life, because at the end of the day, your work and your life are part of life itself. It's not separate. You can't carry your work out of your life, because it's you living the life that is working. It's you living the life that is also trying to be a parent, that is also trying to be a good wife, there's trying to be a good friend, trying to be a good sister, and all the moving parts. So you can actually integrate it all instead of trying to balance it all. And that's what I teach in detail in this book. And right now I have, in less than today will make it probably 11 days that the printed copies of this book came out. And even before then, I had sold like 6 copies. And after the book came out like 10-11 days ago, I just sold 4 today now, and I've sent somebody to go deliver them. So when I went live earlier, the person was calling me to confirm the delivery address, and I got cut off on the live, so I had to come back. This is my second attempt today. And so I sold, as at yesterday, I'd sold like 61 copies. I can't even remember. Today now I've sold 65 copies, and I'm still selling almost by the hour, so it's really preoccupying most of my time. And I had to postpone some of my coaching programs that were meant to come up at the end of this month, like Monetize Your Skills to $1 Million Bills. I've had to postpone it to May, and I'll need to tell those that registered that there's a new date for the program, because people are just eating up this book. It's something that will really help you to really max out your potential, while not allowing the challenges you are facing to deter you, while not allowing the obstacles that come from time to time to deter you. So it's something that you really, really need to rush and quickly get for yourself. Yes, what can you do to help your men in the family? So please specify what you mean by that. This book is for men and women, for your information. A man, the people that even reviewed it, there's so many reviews in this book. I think a lot of people read it. This person that read it is a director in ExxonMobil. He's a man. This person is well known. His name is Steve Harris. He's obviously a man, so the principles in this book is for men and women. So I believe that if you get this for your husband, your partner, both of you will be able to walk through the book together. In fact, I always encourage people, when you get a personal development book, get someone in your family, get a friend, get a close person that you'll interact with often to hold you accountable to apply the things that you learn in the book when you're learning it together. And that's why it's accompanied with a free workbook, with the deal I have going on for you guys for a limited time only, that ends in a matter of days. So click on the link now and quickly rush and get the book, because those that are buying it from me, those that I'm shipping, I've these 60 something copies, about 50 of those copies I've sold is at the actual price of $12.5. I have hard copies available, and I have few hard copies actually. Where's the hard copy? I was just holding one of them just now, the hard copy. And I showed you guys just now, right? Okay, so I'll find it. It's right here. It's right here. Okay, it's right here. This is the hard copy. Hard copy is 15,000, but I have very few copies left for these ones. But the paperback copy is 12,500, and people that have been ordering it are getting it. So I really encourage you, Florence, if you get this book with your partner, with your husband, the man you're talking about, I am so certain that it will be very helpful for him as well. So yeah, so more questions, and I'll be stopping intermittently and answering your questions. So earlier, if you joined me earlier, I was talking about how to make Monday the best day of the week for you, instead of being nervous about Mondays, because in the banking job we had so much targets, so you'll be very nervous on Monday that, oh my god, the target, I need to go see this client to open the bank account. Where do I see this check? Where do I see this? And report to my manager in the call memos that I've been able to achieve this. So anybody in the financial sector, including some of you here that are listening, knows what I'm talking about. And that's why I actually wrote this book, to be a support for you guys, to have something to look forward to. So earlier I was trying to say and encourage how you can make Mondays the best day of the week. So by having the right mindset, by having optimism, and by being nice to people. Because sometimes if you're having a bad day and you smile at someone and the person is happy, you feel better. You that is a giver of that smile, or a giver of a gift to another person, or giver of lunch to somebody that you feel is hungry and cannot afford it, just be nice to people. It will make you feel better about whatever strain or stress you are going through that day. Something I proactively try to do each and every day for all of my life. I've been doing it and I'll continue to do it because it actually works. So that is the N in Monday. D in Monday, have drive and determination, that no matter what, all the goals you set up this week, you are going to go after them with all seriousness and without apologies and without making excuses. All right. And the next alphabet in A is A. So have that aspiration. Be an aspirational person. Be that kind of person that is not looking at a day as just a day. You are looking at a day and saying, what am I aspiring to make this day just so wholesome, so awesome, so amazing? What am I going to do to make this day the best day I have had so far this week? Be aspirational. When you are aspirational, you are always thinking of how to make things better than they are. So be aspirational. Then the last alphabet of Monday is Y. Always be yearning. Be yearning. Be that kind of person that is hungry to continue to do stuff, that is hungry, that is not satisfied with mediocrity, that is hungry for extraordinary things to happen in your life. Because when you are hungry, when you are always yearning, things extraordinary will attract you. When you are always bickering and complaining, you will always see things to complain about. But when you are always yearning, you are looking for solution, you are being aspirational, you are having determination, you are trying to be nice to people, you're having the right mindset, and you're an optimistic person. So look at Monday this way. So I'm here just to share with you some practical principles to help you to make progress this new week, and starting with revolutionalizing the way you see the word Monday, the first day of the week, which today is Monday. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Florence, for your comment. Thank you, Samaya. Thank you, Black Business. Black Women Business Accelerate. Wow, I love that. I would love to partner with you in some projects. Please send me a DM. Let me know about what you do and everything. If you are just joining, please watch this replay so you know what all of this is about. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Monfik Ryan Abu. I'm founder, CEO of a company called Ryan Inspires Consulting Limited, and we work and train. We coach organizations to be able to meet their bottom line at the times when things are at their worst, right? So that's what I do for the corporates and organizations. But for individuals, for you that is listening, for anybody that watch this replay, what I do is help you to move from a place of adversity to a place of audacity, so that you'll be able to max out your potential no matter the obstacles that you are facing, because each and every one of us has potential, we have skills, we have experience, but a lot of us are still mated in our lives and are in situations where we feel stuck or we feel like we are not able to thrive because of certain circumstances we have faced that has held us back. So if you work with me, I'll help you to find clarity despite all of these adversities you are facing and turn those adversities into a point of audacity. A lot of people that have worked with me have become more confident, more courageous, more assertive. They have become servants to become leaders. They have become quiet to become assertive. They've just changed their whole paradigm, because I use self-leadership and mindset principles that work. Because at the end of the day, what changes things for you in this life, whatever you're facing, fundamentally is how you see it. That is your mindset, your perspective, the way you look at that situation. Then how do you lead yourself? How do you take those action steps necessary? Because most of the time, common sense is not always common practice. A lot of us, as long as we are adults, we already know what is required to do the next best thing to move the needle in our lives, or we have an idea. We have University of YouTube, we've heard it before, we've watched a video, we've seen it on a search engine on Google, but somehow we are not taking the action steps. We are waiting for somebody else to remind us. We are waiting for somebody else to push us. No, that will not happen. The only person that is going to make the change that you want to make in your life is only you that is listening. The only recurring decimal in the negative situation you find yourself, in any circumstance that is you feel traumatized about, in any circumstance you feel like it's not working for you, the only recurring decimal in that situation is you. Once you change yourself, you change your outlook, you change how you look at the situation, you go learn what is required to do something, and you are ready and committed and with intention, take the next best action step to change that situation will change. No matter what, it may take some time, but it will eventually change. Because like they say, insanity is when you do the same thing over and over again and you expect a different result. So if you are looking for a life change, if you are looking for a situation change, you are looking for a work change, you are looking for a relationship change, that means you need to change your methodology. You need to change your process. Sometimes you even need to change your habits and your behaviors, because sometimes we are our own worst enemy. We say we want something, but we are doing everything in our power not to get it. Without it, subconsciously we say we want something, but we are doing everything in our power not to get it, subconsciously, unconsciously. But when with intention you decide to do everything in your power to get it, no matter what, you are going to get it. That's the whole thing. So that's really what I do. Welcome Jimmy K Short. Thank you, Florence. How can I become a mentor like this? You can become a mentor depending on how you learn and improve yourself and how willing you are to carry other people along. Because for me, when I became a mentor, whatever you learn, you teach it to somebody. And that way you become a mentor. And the beautiful thing about teaching somebody what you learn is that whatever you teach somebody, you learn it twice. That's what the research says. Whatever you teach somebody, you learn it twice. Most of the time, I do these impromptu lives because it kind of reminds me, my brain, these things, I still know them. Then me saying it again and teaching you guys for free, listening right here, it helps to I now recollect all the things I already know, and I'm relearning it for myself, and I'm also going to apply it to myself, because teaching, the best teacher is the best student. When I was in the live class I did yesterday or thereabouts, I immediately entered a training immediately after. I enjoy learning even more so sometimes more than even teaching, So really, that's it. So I really wanted to share these principles for your progress this week, and I've shared with you how you can reframe Mondays to be the best day of the week for you. All right, so another thing, I'm just signing the copies of the book for the ones that have been sold, and I'll encourage you to go to the link now and get your own copy. All right. Okay, 1 second. So any other questions for me, please let me know. Today's date is 25/03/24. Awesome. So I've signed one now. At least I've done one thing. Then the next thing I do after signing, I now package it, put it, and I'll package it more later. All right. So more things to help you to progress this week. I have a ton of things that I wanted to share right here in my computer on my left, right here. So I have a ton of things I wanted to share with you guys today, other than what I just shared about Reframing Monday and answering some of your questions. And feel free to ask me more questions. How much is the book, Florence? The book, where are you joining from, Florence? Let me know where you're joining from. I know somebody in UK bought it yesterday for £5, on Saturday for £5, I believe. Another person bought it in the UK too for £5, but that person got 5 copies. So you can actually get it for £5 if you are buying it in pounds. So with this link, you can buy it from anywhere in the world. Actually, it's the link the 2 people that I'm talking about use. One person bought 5 copies, one person. But if you are here with me in Nigeria, it's 9,500 right now. There is a Oh, you are in Texas, Florence. Hi. Hope you follow this page. Follow my page, Ryan_inspires now. Send me a DM so we can talk more. I really love your feedback and questions so far, and joining all the way from Texas. So you can actually get it. I think if it's pounds, £5, probably $8 or something. No. Sorry. On Amazon, the book will be 20. God help me, let me remember what I'm saying. Okay, so on Amazon, because my Amazon store is still in process, will go live soon. The paperback is, I believe, $20 on Amazon. The e-copy on Kindle will be $12.99. And the hardback copy, this one, is $25 on Amazon. But right now, with this deal I have going on, you might get it way cheaper. That's why this deal is for a limited time only, so I don't lose money for all the work I'm doing with the production and all the work in writing this book. It's not an easy thing to write a book, 7 years in the making. So go to this link and see what you can get, but I can't ship it for you. Once you get it, if you know anyone in Nigeria that you want me to deliver to in Lagos, I'll be happy to do that for you, absolutely free, Florence. So send me a DM. Let's talk about the delivery process so you can get it with this deal, because it will be about $8 with this deal, and you get a free workbook entering your mailbox within 24 hours of purchasing the book. Then you'll be we'll be inviting you to the inaugural meeting of the Ryan Inspires Book Club, so that you can be part of our book club to talk about the book and so many other personal development books that I read and learn from. I was introduced to personal development by my beloved father of blessed memory when I was 15 years old. And it's something that I've never looked back since. So despite the trauma of losing my mother when I was 19, the trauma of losing my dear father when I was 29, I was able to hit the ground running, being the oldest of 4 siblings. Despite all that, I didn't allow any challenge I faced to hold me back. Despite having a 2-week-old child and starting a new banking job for the first time without being granted maternity leave because it was a new job, I still was able to hold my own side of things and be able to elevate, dominate, accelerate, despite the challenges I was facing along the way. And that is why I know this Life-Saving Blueprint book will help you, because a lot of women have been held back by so many things. Another thing I use, and I'll have to leave now in a few minutes, another thing I use, I appreciate your honesty and your willingness to share your story. Thank you, Florence. You're so amazing. I hope you started following me, because we need to be friends. You are too much. I like everything you are saying to me today. You're making me feel good and better about what I do, because sometimes even us teachers, we doubt ourselves and we don't know if people out there are listening. I can't see you, but at least I can see your comments and I'm reading what you're saying, and I really appreciate it. And thank you every other person that is here live. Please keep the chats popping. Send hearts if what I'm saying is resonating with you. I'm going to share with you 3 things that I'm going to share with you 3 things right now, and those 3 things is just part of the thing that I do every single day. When I wake up in the morning, I first of all do a mantra. I repeat something positive for the day to set an intention for the day before I even brush my teeth. When I get into the bathroom, before I brush my teeth, I give myself a high five in the mirror, telling myself, well done, for everything that I get to do. Because most of the time, us women, we are stuck in our life, and we don't feel that we are making any quantum leap, because we are thinking that the validation we need will come from someone else, will come from outside, will come from a partner, will come from even our children. No, the validation that you need to move to the next level in your life needs to first of all come from you. So your partner, your children, and everything, when they do validate you, that's now a bonus, right? So what I really leverage on a lot is quotes. So I use my quotes as mantras. I use them as affirmations. So I use them to encourage myself. So I wanted to share 3 random quotes, anyone that my eye falls into. Let me show you my quotes right here, how much they are. And I'm going to publish the quotes one day soon. I don't know if you can see my computer. Can you see my computer? Let me know if you can. So let me show you my quotes for you to see how plentiful they are. So I don't even know how to do the screen to move. Okay, I think it's moving now. So can you see how many quotes I have? These are all my quotes that I'll be publishing soon. You see how many they are? They are still going actually. They are still going. I thought they were finished. They are still going. They are still going. These are all my quotes that come to me through inspiration, and they are still going. These are all my quotes. So I have more than 1,000 quotes. I've even stopped counting of my own. So I'm going to publish a journal with those quotes by this time next year, or even earlier. But for now, I wanted to just look at some of them now that I've turned it down so much, down the block. So I want to really read some of them for you, 3 of them for you, to also be a progressive thing for you to make more progress this week, other than helping you to reframe the word Monday as mindset, optimism, being nice, having drive and determination no matter what, being aspirational, and always be yearning. Then, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyone that just hits my eye, I will just say it first. Okay, there was one I saw. I really want you guys to learn from this one. Yes, never underestimate your true power. You are not just a blip in the universe. You are part of the process that makes the world go round. The fact that you are here by this moment joining this class is not by accident. Now that you've learned something, go out in the world and do it. And don't ever underestimate your true power, because you are extremely powerful. When I know that I'm extremely powerful, sometimes I'm at my weakest. Then I know that I'm so powerful, because when I'm at my weakest, I'm very down. I'm not feeling energized. I notice my energy spreads around my home. My kids will be down. My husband will be down. That's how powerful you are. So you have to understand how powerful you are. You have to understand it really and truly. All right, so never underestimate your true power. Another quote I would like to share, and this will be the last one because it's 6:10 now p.m. I have to go and cook to breakfast, and I didn't even know it was this late. I almost wouldn't have been here if I knew. So another one is, without confidence, life happens to you. With confidence, you live your life. Most of the things we are not able to do is because we are not being confident. We are always thinking somebody else is better than us. We are riddled with self-doubt. So part of the work that I do is that I help you to improve your self-worth so that you can increase your net worth, so that you can increase your impact, your influence, and your income. Because a woman that doesn't have confidence cannot do much. And a woman that is confident can do a whole lot. Ifitush, how are you? So good to see you. I'm almost rounding up. I wrote a book, and I'd like you to go get your copy. It's for career people, for business people, it's for university students, it's even for high school students. My daughter was asking me yesterday, and she's in high school. My youngest child is in high school, and she was like, she would like to read my book. I say, yes, you should. My older daughter is about to start her master's degree soon, and she read the book and she really enjoyed it. And her friends in Canada are really looking forward to getting the book on Amazon and Kindle once it's out. So this book, The Life Sync Blueprint, is a game changer. And I'm not saying it because I wrote it. I'm saying it because a lot of people reviewed it before I wrote it, and they said a whole lot of things. And I'd like to read some of them actually, and let's just round up with that. What do you say? Let's round up with the reviews of the book. So The first thing you will see when you open the book, what people are saying. What people are saying about the LifeSync Blueprint. Steve Harris, life strategist in the US, is owner of a company called Education in USA, says Monfig shares an amazing blueprint for maximizing your time and being intentional about the moments you have while being in sync with your true self, not as a spectator but as an active participant. I absolutely recommend this invaluable guide. Don't just get one, get them and share them. So awesome. Abdullah J. Ahmed is an operations advisor at ExxonMobil Nigeria, big influential person. He says, if you are looking for a game-changing resource that caters specifically to career-oriented individuals, LifeSync Blueprint is an absolute must-read. Awesome. I didn't say that, someone else said that. Another person, she works, she's a senior delegations authorities coordinator in the UK, and she says Monfig dispels the concept of work-life balance, introduces a revolutionary idea of LifeSync, and provides a practical guide to achieving a well-rounded life, which we all seek. Awesome. Another person, she's a managing director here in Nigeria. She works with the Lagos State government as a big contractor for them. And she said, Monfig has effectively addressed the gnawing guilt of achieving work-life balance and captured the essence of a fulfilling existence with her blueprint. The LifeSync Blueprint will resonate with everyone regardless of your age, your gender, and religion at every stage and career path one ventures into. Okay. Another person that is a producer in Nigerian Television's Authority said, this is a brilliant blueprint for any woman who seeks to harmonize the chaos most women find themselves. I have found the perspectives and solutions herein very practical and relatable. All right. And the final one I would like to read is by someone that is a founder, CEO of a company in Canada. And she says, LifeSync Blueprint is a must read for anyone struggling with mommy guilt that comes with juggling work and family life. The book delves into the often unspoken perceptions surrounding motherhood and career, offering profound insights and solutions. It extends a compelling invitation to readers to rethink how we view our workplaces, leadership dynamics, and our relationship with technology. So, this book is amazing. This is something you all need to get. Thank you. Florence, please send me this email. My assistant is not here. I wish she was. She would have taken all these details. But let me just write your email down here in a sticky note so that I won't forget. So I will send you, once you get the book, I will send you your ebook in the email, your workbook in the email, absolutely free for today. From 30th of March, the ebook will be 5,000 naira because it's 33 pages long with a lot of insight. So let me get your account, let me get your email address. FMOYOONABANJO at gmail.com. Awesome. Okay. So thank you everyone for joining this live. I have to go into the kitchen and start cooking, and I actually can take this with me so that I can keep talking to you guys. So I have to go into the kitchen and start cooking, and I really appreciate that you all took this time to join. For those that are just joining, we've been talking about the practical principles to be progressive this week, and I've been signing some of the copies of my new book, The LifeSync Blueprint, and you need to go get it with the link here, bit.ly/LifeSync Blueprint book, and follow this page, send me a DM. If the link doesn't work for you, there are alternative payment options you can use. We have like 4 different discounts and freebies you get with this link today that you won't have when the book is released. So go hurry and get the book for yourself now. So thank you everyone for joining. And the final thing I would say is one of my quotes, and I end it as is always my tagline. And if you see all my posts, it has it, and it says, the right mindset is the reset you need for success. So I want you to go into this week with the right mindset, because it is the reset that you definitely need for success. Thank you so much for joining. Please share this live with your friend and your family. I hope Reframing Monday and looking at it in a different way will help you to jumpstart your week, accelerate, and progress. And I wish you the very best. Stay inspired. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you, Florence. Please send me a DM now once I end this. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.